Hi friends, welcome back. I'm Ivan Kunakli and today we will learn some grammar. Please go through these sentences. They live in a beautiful old house. He gave me 5 mangoes. Whose book is this? Cairo is a large city. There's little time for preparation. Now in the first sentence, they live in a beautiful old house. House is the noun and beautiful and old are describing the noun. They are giving more information about the noun. What kind of house? A beautiful old house. He gave me 5 mangoes. How many mangoes? 5 mangoes. Whose book is this? Here it is in a question format. Cairo is a large city. There is little time for preparation. How much time? Little time. These words, they are giving more information about the noun. And these words are called adjectives. And today we will learn about adjectives. Adjectives are words that are used to describe or modify nouns or pronouns. That means they give more information about the noun. There are different categories of adjectives and these are the main types. These are descriptive adjective, quantitative adjective, proper adjective, possessive, demonstrative, interrogative, articles as adjective and adjectives of comparison. Articles as adjective I explained in article video. Interrogative, demonstrative and possessive I explained along with pronouns. So today we will not repeat them and today we will look at the highlighted 4 ones which are descriptive adjective, quantitative adjective, proper adjective and adjectives of comparison. First we will look at proper adjectives. Before moving on to proper adjective, we will just go through position of adjectives. These adjectives can come both before and after a noun. Now, for example, a black cat. Here cat is the noun and black is the adjective. Here it comes before the noun. The cat was black. Here adjective black comes after the noun and linking verb was. Proper adjectives. These proper adjectives are formed from proper nouns, so we should capitalize them. By making small changes in proper nouns, we can get proper adjectives. For example, Spanish from Spain, Canadian from Canada, Chinese from China. Now, for example, here the proper noun is India, the proper adjective becomes Indian. So, for example, I love Indian food. We cannot say I love India food or else we have to say I love food that comes from India. Here the sentence is lengthy. Like that, Shakespeare, Shakespearean. He writes in a Shakespearean style. Now consider these words pre-Columbian, pre-Christian and Afro-Caribbean. When a proper adjective has the prefix itself is never capitalized. Here in this pre-Columbian and pre-Christian, here this pre is not capitalized. But if the prefix comes from a proper noun, we have to capitalize it. Here in this Afro-Caribbean, here Afro comes from Africa. So we must capitalize it. Now we'll move on to adjectives of quantity. These adjectives of quantity is a word that modifies a noun by indicating number or quantity. This can be definite numeral adjectives. This is used to show exact or specific numbers. It can be cardinals 1, 2, 3. I have 2 pencils. Then ordinals first, second, third. The third car is mine. Or multiplicative single, double, triple. This can also be indefinite numerals. These do not show an exact number. Example, all, some, enough, none, much, many, few, several, etc. For example, there are many boys. Here it is not showing an exact number. Now we will move on to distributive adjective. This we can consider as a part of adjectives of quantity or a separate category. These are each, every, either and neither. These are normally used with singular noun and as well as singular verb. Now for example, each participant was asked to complete a survey. Here, after distributive adjective, we use singular noun participant and singular verb was. it's not each participants were asked to complete a survey. It's each participant was asked to complete a survey. Similar way, every child needs love and care. It's not every children need love and care. Like that, either road leads to the railway station. Neither accusation is true. But when there is the word of immediately after distributive adjective, we have to use the plural noun. You see here, each of the buildings is surrounded by high metal fencing. Here we use plural noun buildings. Now we will move on to adjectives of comparison. There are three forms for it: positive, comparative and superlative. The positive form is used when there is no direct comparison being made, but it is used to offer a broad or general comparison. For example, she is a tall student, he is an intelligent boy. We use the comparative form when we compare two things, and we use the word than in between them. We use the superlative form when we compare more than two things, and we use the. See, like the smallest, the biggest. Now, for example, Chicago is a big city. Los Angeles is bigger than Chicago. Here we use bigger comparative form and than. New York is the biggest city in the US. Here we use the as well as superlative form biggest. To make the comparative and superlative forms with adjectives with one or two syllables, we add er and est. To make the comparative, we add er and superlative est. Like cold, it becomes colder, coldest. But for adjectives with three or more syllables, we add more and most. Take the word beautiful, more beautiful and most beautiful. There are some adjectives that we cannot add er, est, more or most. These are called irregular adjectives. Now, good, bad, little, much or many are irregular adjectives. Good, the comparative form for good is better, superlative best, not gooder or goodest. Bad, worse, worse, not badder, baddest. Like that, little, less, least, much or many, more, most. Before moving on to our last category, which is descriptive adjective, we will just go through ed, ing adjectives and gradable and non-gradable adjectives. Now consider these sentences. I am confused. I am confusing. In the first sentence, I am confused. Confused means I don't understand something. In the second sentence, I am confusing means it can be I will cause you to be confused. It's like that. This ing form is the cause and ed form is the effect or result. For example, this grammar lesson is boring. Here it is the cause. We cannot say this grammar lesson is bored. It's like that. I am bored reading all about these grammar rules. We cannot say I am boring. Now we will look at gradable and non-gradable adjectives. These gradable adjectives have different degrees or levels of that quality. For example, take the word cold. When the weather is almost 20 degrees Celsius, we can say it's a little cold. When it's almost 15 degrees, we say it's rather cold. And when it's almost about 10 degrees, we can say it's very cold. And when it's almost 5 degrees, we say it's extremely cold. And when it's 0 degrees, we say it's freezing. And here this freezing is a non-gradable adjective. I will tell you why. These non-gradable adjectives cannot be given different degrees of strength. Now here the word freezing includes extremely plus the adjective cold. So we need not say extremely freezing, very freezing, rather freezing or a little freezing. Now I will show you some gradable and non-gradable adjectives. Now small, it's a gradable adjective and non-gradable adjective becomes tiny. Like that, good, excellent, warm or hot, boiling, big, enormous, bad, terrible, cold, freezing, tired, exhausted. As I told you, before these non-gradable adjectives we cannot use very, extremely, a little, a bit, slightly. So we will not use them. We can only use absolutely, completely, totally, utterly, etc. And before gradable adjectives, we can use very, extremely, a little, a bit, slightly, rather, reasonably. Now, for example, we are completely exhausted. The movie was utterly terrifying. Really and pretty can be both used with regular and extreme adjectives. These non-gradable adjectives are also called extreme adjectives. Descriptive adjectives. These are also called adjectives of quality. It is used to describe the nature or quality of nouns or pronouns such as smell, taste, texture, appearance, and shape. For example, delicious food, beautiful shirt, like that. Now I will explain this along with order of adjectives. When there are more than two adjectives in a sentence, we follow this pattern. First comes quantity or number or determiner, then quality or opinion. First comes general opinion, then specific opinion. Then size, age, shape. Some follow size, shape, age. It's okay. Then color, place of origin, material, purpose or qualifier. This purpose or qualifier describe what the thing is used for. Then like appearance, like beautiful, adorable, attractive. Then personality, like lazy, friendly, creative, aggressive. Then feelings like unhappy, proud, thirsty. Then condition can be healthy, dry, bad. Then taste, delicious, yummy, sweet. Then size, it can be big, small. Shape, flat, round, sharp. Then age, it can be old, ancient, new, young. Colors like red, blue, green. Then nationality, it can be Indian, Italian, Japanese. Then material, gold, silver, cotton, wooden. And purpose, as I told you, they describe what the object is used for, like running shoes, a frying pan, tennis racket. Opinion adjectives always come before fact adjectives. Here, delicious organic food. Here, delicious, it's opinion. If the food is delicious for me, it may not be delicious for you. So it comes first, and then organic. It's organic for all. Now, a wonderful old Italian clock. First comes determiner, then opinion, for its general opinion. Then age, and then place of origin. So, quantity, opinion, general opinion, age, and place of origin. Now, consider these two sentences. An old ceramic lovely coffee mug and a lovely old ceramic coffee mug. Which is correct? Here in the first sentence, an old ceramic lovely coffee mug. Old, it's the age, then ceramic, material. And lovely, it's an opinion, so it should come first. So a lovely old ceramic coffee mug is correct, and this is incorrect. When we use adjectives from different categories, we do not use comma or and. Like this is a round wooden table. Here there are round and wooden are from different categories, so we do not use comma or and. But when there are two or more adjectives from the same category, we use comma or and in between the adjectives. Now, the house is red and green. Green and red. Here, both of adjective green and red are from same category. So we used and. We live in the big green, white and red house at the end of the street. Here, green, white and red, there are three adjectives, so we use comma as well as and. This is all about adjectives. Thank you for your patient listening. Thank you.